Hey, we're live. The ad's not even done yet. You can see here, I've got a league still going from today when I was distracted by other things. 1-3. We're just gonna finish this and then start a new league up. Thinking about removing Hidetsugu, and maybe replacing these chalices with something else. I lost the living end, which you really shouldn't lose to. What else did I lose to? I think I beat... Oh, people are playing Blue-Red Prowess again. I don't know if it's because the Pioneer deck is popular, and people are just like, let me play my Pioneer deck in Modern. But... yeah, so... I've been playing against non-stop blue-red in every format, and I'm kind of getting tired of it, because they're all cards that people are saying are bannable, but they're not banned. I guess I'll keep this. I don't really care. It's for peanuts. They said good luck, so I'm just going to get them U2. We'll keep it. I'm hoping for a Ragavan. It's a basic forest. Looks like it's going to be... Titan. So something I need to do in the next league is just keeping a bunch of mid-range hands in the first league just to test it out. In this one, not the first league, like this thing. And it wasn't really working out. Worked out once or twice, but like the combo hands are just better in general. We also have a Pyre of Heroes in this one. And the Pyre of Heroes was cool. I beat Eldrazi one game because of it, but I ended up losing to Eldrazi. So like probably not even worth it, right? There's the Pyre. Do I play Pyre? Can't do anything cool with Pyre. Like so the thing is, this Pyre can turn this into a Snoop next turn. And then the turn after, I can Expert plus Mogg War Marshal. So I think that's like my fastest way to winning this game, and they don't have interaction. I just gotta hope I don't get Titan tier. The other option is to play Mogg War Marshal this turn, and then next turn try to kill the Dryad. But I don't think that that's that good. Could be, though. Nah. Yeah, we're just getting tightened anyway. So we're dead. These are all mountains. They're going to get 2 more. They're going to bolt me. Oh, no. They're going to give themselves haste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't come back from this. So we're just going to... I'm glad this game is going to be fast. Because I want to get started on the new league ASAP. So Joker brings all these in. We will too. I hate having the third Harbinger in the board. I think it makes no sense. So Expert is probably not going to do anything. Bring in this. We got one of these. Fine. You just got to mulligan hard for Blood Moon or combo, and hopefully you get there. But yeah, I haven't been mulliganing as aggressively. And I know I should. I just, like here, like this isn't really... Because we don't have a way to win the game after this. I think I'm going to mulligan this. Maybe not. It's not like they have mana dorks, so these really just do nothing. I would, if they were Mogg War Marshal, I would have preferred it, to be honest. Let's just mulligan. This is better. Because you have at least like outs. I guess is the way to put it. you have the opportunity to draw Mogg-gic Harbinger, and if you don't, you just do it turn 4 and you hope that they're not on one of their best hands. But it's looking like they could be on one of their turn 2 hands, which we never beat. So, second Snoop is not bad. They kept an interactive hand. Now our hand looks even better. Wow. It sucks that I can't actually cast a Mogg-gic Harbinger through this moon. So like, maybe I mean, I'm definitely casting this Blood Moon and then just like trying to rip a bunch of goblins off the top, I guess. Kill them that way. I think the Blood Moon is better than hoping they don't have it, although that depends on what they do here. Cold iced coffee. Not really iced coffee. You know when there's still ice left in your iced coffee? That. So it looks like dirty dishwater. Something. So we'll take a look at the list after this and take a very short break, then get going. Man. So turn 2 Azusa is like actually their best turn 2 hand, so I'm hoping that they don't have the rest of it. We know we have 2 lands, 2 bounce lands. It seems like they purposely tried to make white mana, so I don't know what that means. There's 4 mana. I guess for Dryad. EE on 3. For the Blood Moon, I see. So, considering that, and this Azusa giving them 6 mana next turn if they want it, I don't see how I can reasonably cast Blood Moon here. I think I just have to hope that they don't have... Because we know one of these cards in hand is the green-white bounce land. So we have to just hope that they don't have it. And by it, I mean Primeval Titan or Summoner's Pact. And it's also possible we just find a Kiki on top here. We don't, but it was possible. I would trade this Snoop for an Azusa if it came to it. There's no way. There's like combat tricks over there, but I don't know. I don't mind tapping it is all I mean. There's no way that this goes poorly. I guess unless we're forced to shuffle somehow. And then I could like kick myself, but about it. I don't know how I would get forced to kick myself or to shuffle. Forced to kick myself. We haven't listened to this playlist in a long time. Listening to it today at the request of our emote artist. I don't usually plug this at the beginning of the video, but there are follower emotes. If you want to come hang out, you get to use those. I don't use them as often as I should. These are the sub emotes. Here, if you want to use them, they're my favorite. Those little yellow guys. So they do have the Summoner's Pact, which is pretty bad for us. If we are not just straight up dead, though, we untap and kill them. And they don't have the Dryad yet. So it's possible that we're not dead, because I don't think they can do 20. I don't remember. I think it, for some reason, I tell myself that it used to be 18 that they can do. Because it's like, yeah. So they can give this double strike, but they can't +1/+0 it again unless they play the Slayer Stronghold. So they need 2 amulets, I think, to make it 20. We'll see right here, though. We'll know if we're dead or not. It looks like they're tutoring and they're not sure, which I think means they're dead. So that was not to pat ourselves on the back, but it was a heads up play by us to not play the Blood Moon. Because it didn't reasonably do anything. I mean, they basically told us not to with the engineered explosives, but sometimes it's still worth making them do that. But they could have popped the EE and had 6 mana, so. And they use Summoner's Pact, so like actually, if they don't kill us here, they're just dead to their own Summoner's Pact trigger, which is interesting. Is even if they spend 2 lands to pop their engineered explosives, they only have 2 mana. Unless, actually no, they're gonna untap with a bunch more lands after this, so it's a good thing we have this Boggart Harbinger. They get double chamber, which implies what? Why would you do that? They just want mana? Oh, I guess they're doing that in response to what I said? So they're not just dead to the Blood Moon? Does that mean they have Dismember? If they have Dismember, we're just dead. Haste, Vigilance, Trample. I'm not gonna jump with this. They can actually pop this Engineered Explosives in response to me copying the Boggart Harbinger. So I have to win with infinite. They're transmuting. Oh, they had a Teleria West in hand, and they get another Engineered Explosives. They're gonna put it on. They can't put it on 2. They can put it on 2. They had more land drops. They're gonna put it on 2 and kill my Snoop. But then, damn! It looks like they just got us. I think they just. This was really well played by them. Mitchell Socks. That was good. Although no, because now they can pop Blood Moon and just still only have 2 mana. Did they forget about Summoner's Pact, maybe? I don't see how they get past this. Yeah. It was a good try, though. I thought they had it until I realized they had to pick up some of their lands. So there goes that. Game 2. Game 3 is going to be harder. Because we're going to be on the draw. I don't see any reason to change anything. Although these sucked. You know what? More often than not, I want something to transmute. Maybe I'll bring in this Pyre. Nah, this is probably just not good enough. But I think this is better. I'm gonna go like this. You could bring in Hidetsugu to like kill their amulets. This looks like a pretty damn good hand. Because this has Thoughtseize and Blood Moon. So we're gonna be able to like slow them down and then Blood Moon them so they can't get out of it. Oh, and they started with Castle Garenbrig. I think that's a bad start for them, although I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm just like way off about that. I think I'm gonna turn 1 Thoughtseize them, because turn 2 I'd like to play a Snoop if I draw it. We're gonna reveal a Pashlikmon so that even if we play a Snoop, oh, we drew the Snoop. This is a sick hand. This probably couldn't get any better than it turned out. So we're going to Thought Seize them. They have Amulet of Vigor and Primeval Titan. They also have Boseiju and 2 other lands. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's, they can cast this Primeval Titan with just the mana they have, but they can't do it till turn 4. So I should probably... I can beat the Primeval Titan unless they draw another Vigor. And then they're actually in danger of, if they draw Summoner's Pact, they can't cast the... They can't pay the Pact if I Blood Moon. How do I make sure that I can... They can't Azusa next turn. They should have Cavern into Vigor. I think that was a bad play by them, but maybe I'm missing something. So they can explore if they draw it, if I take the Titan. So maybe I'm supposed to take the Vigor. They can explore if they draw it if I take the Vigor too. Alright. Let's just take the Titan. It's a tough call. I'm not sure what's right. Because it's like strand the Titan or just keep their board empty, right? So Titan also is not just lights out for us if they do resolve it, right? So they name Giant here, right? If they name Human, I'm in trouble. Oh no. So the reason I think I'm in trouble if they name Human is because why are they not playing this Amulet of Vigor? They're just going to use it like a ritual, I see. Well, I mean, you're dead. If you don't kill me next turn, you're dead. Which means you have to draw another Summoner's Pact. Or a Zeus, or Primeval Titan. I'm assuming they drew a Azusa for turn. Wow. Vagrant Harbinger on top. That's funny. That's what this guy's for. I think they're dead and they're just coming to terms with it. They had to draw like super perfect to get out of it. I think it is right to take the Titan. I don't know. If you play Amulet, I know we won the game, so it doesn't matter, but if you play Amulet, I'd like to know what's right. Should I have taken the Titan or the Vigor? I don't like to stop and do math on stream. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, know what the outs are. We actually don't have enough for another league right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a very short break. I'm going to actually just, there's cards that I've wanted to give away, so I can just get tickets. I believe these are not worth any tickets. Modern Staples? I don't know what's in this. I have 4 Furies. This is a dumb way to go about this. This is how you're supposed to do this. You are supposed to go to your collection tracker and see, go to your most expensive cards and see what it's worth 2 tickets, just so you don't have to, yeah, I got Ascendant Spirit somewhere. So somehow it's at $2.40 and that's up $2.80 from where it was. That cannot be right, obviously. It wasn't negative 40 cents before. But what don't I want? Wishing I sold 2 of these at 25, but hit at Sugu's, but we can't all be stock geniuses. I should, I only have 1 Necro. No, I have 2. Never mind. I have a different art of the 2. I just want to get rid of something cheap. Could get rid of this subtlety. Subtlety's been wrecking me lately, but yeah, I'll put a subtlety on this league. All right, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get some water, and we're gonna start a league for real. Where's the subtlety? I wish I could drag it from here into here, but it doesn't work that way. I have to search it. I'm selling the crappy arts so that I don't accidentally use them anymore. Also, I don't know why I have so many goblin ringleaders. Trade. Goat bots. We're gonna take a look at our sideboard too. See like what we're doing about that. Because I haven't really liked Hitotsugu at all lately. It's been like a bunch of ledger shredders and stuff like that. They're not going to take the other 4 goblin ringleaders. That's annoying. All right, so we're ready for our next league. They're not gonna take these either. Gotta get rid of them at some point. But let's take a look. I'm gonna pull the deck list up. While I go get water, you should study it closely. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna put this back in the main. I'm thinking about taking this out. Haven't liked Chalice at all, even against prowess and stuff. I feel like I should be running like just a kill spell. Could run more Thought Seizes. I know Eddie's been running Boil. Take a look at Eddie's sideboards. Eddie just trophied, but Eddie runs like crazy lists all the time. I was thinking about adding this Chain Whirler. I don't think Shattering Spree makes sense. Chalice, Worm, Weirding, Boil, Leyline. Everything is pretty much exactly the same. Just the flex slots, nothing interesting here. Just like sideboard cards that maybe I didn't think of or escaping my mind right now, but I don't think anybody here. I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna get water, like I said, and then we'll look at MTG Goldfish for sideboard inspiration when I get back for our 15th slot. It might just end up being this 3rd Thoughtseize, but I will see you guys in just a minute. Enjoy the Be Right Back screen. All right, we're back, and we're settling in for what I think is going to be a long stream. Probably just a couple leagues of. So the cards on the chopping block are these two. Now, Thoughtseize is so versatile, but that doesn't mean it's like the most impactful. So let's go to MTG Goldfish. Let's check out. We can check out any Jund colored deck, pretty much. Usually not green sideboard answers. Like we can look at actual Jund sideboard, although they have a ton of, well, not a ton, they have two. They're playing Boyle these days. They must be playing that for Omnath. This is a nonsense sideboard, if I'm being honest. Ashiok's we're not good at defending Ashiok. And it's hard enough to cast that it's like not really what I'm trying to do. Where's something straight up black-red shadow? Yeah, I mean, this is close enough. They're just playing where? Oh, because they can Ragavan the Tear. They're playing Hitotsugu. But it's because they're not playing anything but Ragavan. One Chalice. The one Chalice, just so you can never draw it. Looking for inspiration here. For inspiration from a fellow Goblins player. Oh, this is Dylan's sideboard from Pittsburgh, and it's exactly the sideboard. Looking at, although he's got Furies. He said he didn't like the Furies, but here's Eddie's 5-0 with Grist. Is we looked at earlier. I don't think Charmaw's good. I'd rather be playing more Blood Moons. Maybe we're just supposed to like side in more Skirk Prospectors? Because it's good against Living End. It's good against... it's good when you want to get an early Blood Moon, which is like maybe a strategy against Omnath. Can we fit like many Skirks? Like, let's say we take... Say we take a... I don't like the Chalice either. I'd rather play this than Chalice, but like... You can get up to 3 Skirks. I could also like... take out a land for a Skirk. That's something I did a long time ago. It hurts your mana a little bit. We also want to play 24 lands, really. You don't want to have to sack something to get Ringleader out, usually. Like, maybe... I even want these two Thoughtseize. I'm gonna be trying to turn 2 Blood Moon these combo. Nah, but Thoughtseize is also just... Alright, let's lean into it. Let's try it out. We've never done this before. Here. We're gonna put a bunch of Skirk Prospectors in the board. Specifically to try and get more turn 2 Blood Moons on people, which means I'm gonna want to go up to 4 Blood Moons, which means 1 Thoughtseize is kind of silly. And Leyline is for... Alright. Maybe we're going to take these Leylines out, put in Relics, put an extra Blood Moon. Alright. This is serious This is serious business now. Now we have to prove that this sideboard works. This is pretty crazy. The turn 2 moon plan. With blood. Oh, I can't even. But this is pretty nuts. But I like it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Just 2 chalices. For Cascade decks. And 3 relics for Living End. And maybe Jund and blue-red and stuff, because you can draw a card off them. Alright. I'm ready. I think this is good. I kind of want more ways to have my basic swamp. Like, is it possible that I should be playing Prismatic Vista? Do I own them? No. How much is Prismatic Vista? I don't really like it. Because you're basically always getting a mountain with it, except after sideboard. Maybe 1? What is the price of it? Yeah, I'm not paying 6 tickets for fetching a basic, but we will keep track of how often these not being Prismatic Vistas screws us. Because, and vice versa. Because yeah, that is a problem when you're not playing Ignoble. Like, you used to turn 2 moon with Ignoble and like your mana is good as long as they don't kill your guy, but this is going to be like a lot more risky, right? You're going to have to finish the game with Mogg-gic Martial Battlecry Goblin more often, I think, or find Aether Vials. But we're going to go like this. I'm just going to do it. I'm actually pretty excited for this. It's something new. New idea, at least. Whoop. Something somebody brought up in the Discord is like sorry, I bonked the mic, by the way. That's totally derailed my train of thought. What you would do against like a meta full of rhinos, and like you don't have a lot of options. You would like really need to warp your deck, and it just got me thinking about like weird post-board warping ways. Green screen's looking weirdly shadowy today. Like straight up I could. Dang. Oh, it's because I've actually got a cool new thing that I'll show you. Got this stupid, they didn't send this to me. I fucking spent too much money on this. I got a Twitch fanny pack that I'm not gonna wear like a fanny. I'm gonna wear it on my shoulder. But I've been like in search of the smallest thing I can bring to a Magic event, and like this fits my playmat all rolled up weird, not showing on camera, and 2 decks are underneath there. And then I actually have like, I know you probably all have this, the box of, maybe someday these will be in my deck or sideboard, depending on the meta. This is a good, this is not, I said I was gonna mulligan to combo hands. Does this count as a combo hand? Because you can turn 3 Matron, Violin, Snoop, and all you need to do is draw Matron or Snoop or Harbinger for it to finish it. Like a turn 4 combo on the play. In the dark. Seems good. I don't like the basic swamp, but we do have double red. think I want to keep this, because if it's a Thoughtseize deck, I'll be real mad if I mulligan. But yeah, this thing is like pretty small. I love it. I messed up my hat. It fell on the floor. I tried to pick it up. It got caught on a screw. I am going to just fetch a Blood Crypt. Now, if this was a Prismatic Vista, I actually just shouldn't fetch a Blood Crypt. I can get a basic Mountain. No reason to take all that damage. Basic Plains. Well, this is an F&M warrior right here. There you go. That was what I said was like the sick out. So now we can't turn 3 combo no matter what, unless we draw a Boggart Harbinger off the top. But I'm not gonna play that way. We're just gonna reveal this Matron. We'll pass. I don't know what they're doing, but if I can force them to use mana or use a protection spell, that's good. So like, all right, that's actually pretty bad for me because I have to pay search my library. I can kill it next turn and play Snoop, and then the turn after. All right, this is fine. So we're gonna get I should just save the life here. We'll do this. We'll have 2 goblins for next turn. So we're gonna have to just like, oh, I guess we just violin the Snoop. So we're gonna kill this guy at sorcery speed. We don't have to do that. In fact, we probably shouldn't. But I actually don't know. The reason I'm saying we probably shouldn't is because we need to search, so we need to kill that thing. But if they have a second one, I don't want them to like now feel like they have to play it to keep us locked out, right? Is this in May? Yeah. All right, so that doesn't matter. Now they only have Ghost Quarter up, and it doesn't matter until we set the top of our deck, and at that point we'll have used all our mana. So, Snoop, my War Marshal on top. Just gonna say yes to both because we need it all. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Do this. We're just gonna go for it right now. I don't think there's a reason not to. They could be main decking Dismember. They can't cast Dismember though because of Thalia. So we're playing a good creature deck. They would play the second one anyways, I think, if they had it. Yeah, that's true. It is Chris, right? I always assume, I always remember CPB as your initials. And Chris is just faster to say. If it's not, I won't call you Chris. But yeah, I agree. That was kind of what put me over the edge as well. That they would probably play it one way or another. So I just want to not get caught under some kind of nonsense 4-mana search, maybe, if I can avoid it, because I did some stupid timing thing with Ghost Quarters or whatever. So it's like the opposite of fancy play syndrome. I'm like trying so hard to avoid doing something dumb with fancy play syndrome that I sometimes play at sorcery speed, like just all the time, because I'm like, it doesn't matter. The F6 value is worth it. So you turn off auto yields. It takes 2 clicks because Magic Online is perfectly crafted. Copy your Boggart Harbinger. You go. We can. What can we do? There's no reason to like conceal information by using one or the other. So like, we'll just grab. We'll just grab the Sling Gang Lieutenant. Can't stay long. Thank you. I appreciate it, Lumberjacks. I see you've been talking in the Discord more and more, and I appreciate it. You just picked up goblins, right? That's what you were here long before that, I feel like. Because I feel like I remember seeing your little is it Orcish Lumberjack? Is that what that drawing is based on? Because it looks so familiar, but I hadn't seen yours before. I don't know. But thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate people coming to hang out. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching this after the fact, get out of there. Come follow and hang out with us. So, Death and Taxes. Not the hardest matchup, but Lane and Arbiter can just get you. So, Blood Moon not good against them. They're probably playing Stoneforge Mystic, so we are going to want the Trash Master. I don't know if you want Thoughtseize. I don't think you need any of these chalices. The relics are nonsense. Skirk. I don't think so. And it's like both a combo matchup and not. Like, it's going to be easy to combo them. But you can probably take your combo a little bit slowly. And so we can cut one Harbinger. And I suppose I'll cut... We could cut a land. It is the kind of matchup where you want more gas. And we did cut a Ringleader. So we cut it for a Trash Master. Maybe we cut like a fetch land because of the whole Lane and Arbiter garbage. And just run it like that. You stop playing them around first Kamigawa and now back on it. Yeah, Goblins is great. It's great how many old cards you get to use. Something I was surprised at. I don't know if you guys know the card Sylvan Messenger. It's the elf version of Goblin Ringleader. The problem is that elves just have no interaction. Do we keep this? Double Vile Snoop? I kind of want to keep this. I'm going to keep this. It's like kind of bad against Prismatic Ending, but not that bad. Because you have 3 Prismatic Ending targets and like they probably don't have 2 for both vials. Oh no. Is this going to be Aether Vial? They name Aether Vial, they're a fucking wizard. Just name Snoop. They named the wrong thing. I feel bad. Mogg-gic is like definitely not the name. And we drew the land like a professional. I think I want to get Searching out of the way because of the possibility of... I could have gotten a basic mountain. Because of the possibility of Lane and Arbiter. Anyway, I said they named the wrong thing. It may be hard for you to see. They named Mogg-gic the Mirror Breaker, and if you're playing against goblins and you want to stop the combo, the thing to name is actually Conspicuous Snoop, because it's Conspicuous Snoop that has the ability, not anything else. It is Mogg-gic's ability, but it's on Conspicuous Snoop, so just something to think about. So this is our 1 Battlecry Goblin. I kind of don't want to run it out. I'm pretty tempted to just like run this vial out and not reveal anything. Yeah, I think we're doing that. Like, we can't search our library, but luckily we have no search cards in our hand. Like, these are both actively preventing Snoop combo. pretending while I think out my lines that this is on the right thing, but obviously I'm gonna kill them if I can. But yeah, that's I would tell them, like, when I'm playing people at an FNM level, which I think this is, I don't mean like their deck. I think leagues in general are an FNM level. I think the thing to do is like tell them, like, as they play it, like, you don't want to name that. It's not how it works. If you're trying to stop the combo, don't do that. It's just the right thing to do. Like, if you want to win at all costs, ooh, that's fucking. I can't even search because I didn't use that. It's okay. Elf has Grist with Realm Marker that gives a lot of insects main. With Messenger, I'm still working hard on Elf. Good. I hope you do keep working on goblins. Are you talking about Pioneer Elves or Modern? I guess Modern because you're talking about Grist. In Modern, I think Elves is fast enough that they don't need to interact. Maybe that doesn't sound realistic, but I think that's the case. If we draw a Boggart Harbinger here, we're just like whitelisted. And by draw, I mean we can't possibly draw because there was a Thoughtseize on top and we already knew that. We knew that. All right, Cavern, not bad. I could Thoughtseize them. It cost me life, and they have this Sarah Avenger. I'm gonna block the Leonin Arbiter with this Battlecry Goblin, I think. I could just give up this Snoop by swinging and then viling in Pashlik Mons. Not the worst. Do we care what their last card is? Like, what are the chances that it's good? I think we should probably cast it, actually. We could also Vile Battlecry Goblin in, pay 2 to give everybody haste, get an extra goblin, and then when they block, we Vile and Pashlik Mons. We're not going to die to this, and then we're going to have Sling Gang Lieutenant next turn. I actually like the sound of that the most, given that they only have one card left in hand. Let's do it. Put a ton of pressure on them. And I don't care what they block here, because we're not comboing anytime soon. I say that, but like there could be a Matron on top. They don't even bother? All right, 5, 6, 7. I think we're okay with this. I don't know if they realize how close to dead they are. Selfless Spirit gives them indestructible. So now I can't kill anything, but I don't need to. One of these was in their hand. I'm gonna assume... I don't think I want to trade the Pashlik Mons for the Selfless Spirit. Don't think that's close to worth it, because I think they're like super duper dead. I think we're just gonna aggro them out here. Battlecry Goblin is so good. I'm hearing a fly buzz against my blinds, so I'm gonna have to go fix that in a second. Grist is still a good Coco target and punishes Wrath. Oh yeah, Grist is really good. We used to play it in Goblins, like when we were struggling and looking for good things to do with Ignoble. And it can definitely take over a game. And I routinely lose to Grist out of Yawgmoth. So they have no cards in hand. This Thoughtseize is dead. This Mogg War Marshal is just going to give us more bodies. We'll cast it. More bodies. Oh, I actually wouldn't have been able to pump. I fucked up, but we kind of got lucky that there was a Skirk underneath. Let's do this. Sacrifice. Why did, oh, it got exiled because of Sanctifier? Well, we got one free guy. Do I want to play it? No, it doesn't make a difference, right? I could take this off the top, then sack these two, and I'm just swinging with a Skirk Prospector, which actually might become relevant. I don't think it's relevant, though. But we'll play it. Boggart Harbinger on top. We could actually combo them. We don't need to, though. Because we have a black mana and plenty of goblins to sack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could pay to search. So they're dead like 1,000 ways here. So let's just make sure that activating this kills them. They have 3 blockers. So they're going to block. If I swing with Pashalik Mons, they're going to block this, so I can't. They're going to block 1, 2, 3. They're going to take 4 damage. And then we'll have we'll have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm pretty sure that's enough. We can just do this pre-combat too. To have even more attackers? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're like super duper dead here. Okay. I don't have to go through the hassle of comboing them. Oh shit, do I not get the... Oh, fuck. I have to combo them. I mean, is this enough? 3, 6. They have 3 blockers. I have 1 or 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. And then I sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 16 damage. All right, it doesn't end up mattering. Well, that was almost a bad thing. I forgot that this isn't... This is preventing exiles. Yeah, Thoughtseize is just, like, kind of always good. Is there a reason not to attack with Pashalik now? That permanents are just exiled? I don't think there is. So we actually have, like, a ton of... Oh, and we have the extra Battlecry Goblin. But maybe I'll get to show you like one of the really cool lines here with Skirk and Battlecry Goblin where you sack the blocked things to pump the rest of your team even more. I love that. Because it's worth 5 damage per 2 goblins as opposed to 2 damage per 2 goblins. So pretty neat. Wait, let me make sure I'm activating this ability. I am. And you can sack him to himself as you activate. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15. It's actually so much damage we had. I took a long time to math that out. I don't know why. There was just lots of... Math is for blockers, and I was trying to do it. That's the problem. But we're on a new plan. You were talking about the sideboard plan Thoughtseize. That one I didn't feel was as spicy. We have 3 Skirk Prospectors in the board along with 4 Blood Moons because we're gonna try to get people. We're just gonna try to plop a Blood Moon in play against 4-color Omnath, Titan, anybody with shit mana. Well, I wouldn't say that. Oh no, we're playing against Caleb Durward. Caleb Durward's really good. I don't even know why he's playing right now. I thought he was supposed to play at like 1 million o'clock, but it's only 9 p.m. Do you keep this? I don't know what he's playing. He doesn't know what I'm playing, so I'm not gonna go look. On the draw, it's really tempting, and it does have double Blood Moon. I'm going to keep it for the same reason I kept it last time. Or not double Blood Moon. It has double Aether Vial and a Snoop. That was the reason I kept it last time. Are they on goblins too? Or are they on humans? They're on humans. Humans is a decent matchup, but when a good player is squeezing every point of damage out, you can lose like a whole turn. So like we may not be able to get there, and they're probably gonna like humans can delay us a long time. This looks like a super aggro version of humans. Given this Horizon... Oh, I thought that was the Hash Up Oasis. Horizon Canopy doesn't normally look like this. Alright. So, we were gonna just play this Aether Vial anyway. Now it means they draw an extra card, which I don't like. I do like having the third land. Do I want them to bounce it now? If they have a Reflector Mage, they can't do anything at instant speed. So like, it's probably best that I don't play it now and just play the Vial out. Yeah, I noticed I'm playing Caleb D. Did you come from over there and recognize my name? I have to ghost him? Alright, you win. I'll ghost him. No, I'm not ghosting him. I actually didn't even look up if he was on anything. I didn't like look at his stream title or anything. I don't bother doing that. Okay. So whenever you attack, so they're gonna get one. So we need to survive next turn. So we're gonna need to chump this Adeline with our matron. Which means I have to shock, but I do save. I wish I had both cards in hand so that I wasn't just like completely face up, like I'm gonna combo you next turn, but I do have to be completely face up. I'm gonna combo you next turn. So you're grabbing the Boggart Harbinger, and I am not, if I can avoid it, going to block a 1/1 with my Snoop, because all of their interaction is sorcery speed, I think, and I open myself up to that if I try to just save 2 life points that probably don't matter. He's on Filthy Humans. It is the worst tribe in all of Magic. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Alright, no problem. This doesn't have trample, right? This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I assume he's just going to concede to this. Harbinger on top. Yeah. He knows he's dead. All right. Game 2 against humans. Fuck. Another matchup that I don't just want to get him with the Blood Moon. I think you bring in Trashmaster, because they Vial sometimes. I don't like it, but like, whatever. We're really just trying to buy time the combo. We could bring in these Thought Seizes if there's anything particularly bad, but there's nothing particularly bad. So I think we're just gonna sub out 1 Ringleader for 1 Trashmaster and hit submit. It's starting to get cold in here. I'm gonna close my window. You probably heard that this time. I moved my desk a lot closer to my window, which is why my green screen's all messed up, but I may just have to get a sweatshirt. I just realized I'm wearing this One Punch Man t-shirt. I usually don't wear like big graphic stuff when I'm streaming, but honest today. I got this as a gift, but I do like this shirt. I actually remember Caleb talking about watching One Punch Man season 2 when it came out on stream. Which is that before I even streamed? I don't know. My phone just pinged and my parents both have COVID. They're okay, but they keep asking me to like seamless like order them delivery and stuff because they don't know how to do it. I mean, this isn't a great hand because it's only got the one Snoop and like pretty much nothing else going for it. Sorry, I gotta make sure none of these are them. Oh fuck, is this a... Alright, it's fake. I got a spam message that pretended to be from paypal.com. I think you mulligan this. They mulliganed. I'm gonna mulligan. This is a lot better. Just Snoop into Snoop is stronger than one Snoop, and the only other card being a 4-drop is pretty much the same. And this one at least helps us block. This is a lot worse against Reflector Mage. Definitely worse than our last hand, but like also just worse because there's 2 Snoops. When I say our last hand, I mean our last game. We were like really insulated against that. This time we're not. If they starve, they starve. They can feed themselves. Just like... You know what? Not gonna make this. I'm just gonna seltzer. Okay. I'll lead on Mogg Fanatic. That was a pretty good draw. Put this syrup away. They do have pretty bad mana. This must be Reflector Mage, right? I don't think you do this without Reflector Mage. But given that there's no pressure, I don't know. I kind of don't know if it's really a good idea to keep a hand like that, but I'll play the Snoop out. Ooh, Kiki on top. So we have our upkeep stop already in place. If they don't bounce the Snoop, they're in trouble. Well, for any of you watching the other stream, I'd love to know what the hell was going on, but just having it on top gives us the win. So I don't think that's a bad matchup for goblins by any stretch. They really have to have... Oh, was it 5? I thought it was 6, but I didn't look over at the log. I'm doing 1,000 things at once. I'm answering my texts, I'm pouring drinks, I gotta start concentrating. All the rest of it was magic. That's why I didn't list like mulliganing, telling stories, reading chat. Yeah, I wouldn't. You're probably not winning on a mull to 4 because you have to hit you have to put on enough pressure that when you do Reflector Mage or whatever the guy is that is Detention Sphere, but a guy, when you do that, you can win before I mulligan. Yeah, but again, not a bad matchup. Double R Rosansky, we're on the play. This hand is pretty bad. It's got a turn 1 Fanatic and a turn 3 Matron. Is that enough to keep a hand? Doesn't feel like it. The Kiki-Jiki in a long game will be good, but I wish I knew what they were playing. I think you're supposed to mulligan this. I think there's just way better hands out there. Even this hand is way better. So, I think I throw back the Harbinger. Maybe, nah, I'm supposed to be doing combos. So they kept 7. I'm definitely going to keep this. The question is what I throw back. The best thing to play on turn 2 is probably this Mogg War Marshal. This Munitions Expert is like such a good backup plan. If I was really about it, I would throw back a land. We are playing 24. So this basically puts us on a 23 card deck 2 lander, which is supposed to be good. It's really greedy to throw back the land, but we do have a way to buy time. All right, I'm gonna throw back the land. I said we were gonna mulligan for combo hands, so throwing back pieces of the combo is just as bad, I think. We'll name Goblin so we don't reveal anything. And putting yourself in the position where you need to draw a land when you've played the proper amount of lands in your deck, which is one more than you think, is usually pretty good. Is this Mill? It's Affinity. Affinity is sort of a combo or die matchup. They have the actually it's probably not Affinity, it's probably Hammer Time, right? But they have the I don't think I play anything next turn. I think I hold up Munitions Expert, assuming this is Hammer Time. Damn, what a terrible draw. Cause like they can Sagardazade Hammer. Although if they like, I don't know. They would have Sagardazaded turn 1. No, they would play both these threats out. Just play Matron and pass. I think you have to do this. It's so tempting to play 1 or 2 less than you should. Yeah, I know. I know. I've been there. I really hope we draw a land next turn so I can get on the road to comboing. So another Sentinel. Into Thoughtcast. That's fine. So it is Affinity and not Hammer. I'm gonna kill the 2 attackers. This was... Do they have like a light? It doesn't make any sense to do it that way. Because I still get to... get you. But I'm glad it's Affinity. Alright, land. Ugh. The opposite of a land. A spell that I can't cast without 2 more lands. But if it's Affinity like we think, we'll be fine. We just need 3 more turns. Urza. Urza's good. Urza's very good. They have infinite mana now. But only 2 cards in hand. 2 more mana right now. I'm not going to pay Echo, even though I need to chump this construct for a while. Because I would really love to draw a land. That's why. And cast a 3-drop. Oh. Not like this. This is why I don't throw lands back, by the way. Even though I have 24 of them. You feel like such a jerk when you are left holding a handful of the cards you could have cast had you kept that land. And we would definitely be winning this game had we thrown the munitions expert back. So, kinda sad right now. I think I'm gonna just take this 5, although I found portable hole. See, that's really bad now that they've found removal and we know about it even. I think we lose. I actually think we can't come back from this. Missing the land for 2 turns was just a bit too much. Do I Harbinger instead of Matron? I don't think there's a reason to. Because there's things we could draw. I don't think anything gets us out of this. This is like where main deck Sting Scourger is cute, but we're still really behind even with that. We don't have main deck hasters other than Battlecry Goblin. And that would cost us like 7 mana. I don't think we can get out of this. But if they only have the 1 piece of removal and we draw like another Snoop, we'll be okay. So I'm not going to concede, but I'm really tempted to. Actually, if they double Urza here, oh man, you fucked up. They're gonna portable hold my token? Is this enough damage next turn? Well, that actually is in my favor. They may have gotten too aggressive. Mogg-gic on top is just even better. But obviously we could have won without it. The Snoop needs to survive to our upkeep. It is not going to. We're dead. Alright. Well, we missed the land for too many turns. I think you Chalice in this matchup on 0. You could also Blood Moon. You actually shut them off of, like... They have really bad mana, blue-white. But I don't think you do, like, more than a value Blood Moon. Obviously, you Trash Master. I think you want Thoughtseize, because if you can nab a Thought Cast, you're in good shape. And then you're just trying to combo and block forever. You're never going to kill them by attacking, basically. You don't want to play a long game. Fnatic is okay, not great. I think at this, from here, you just shave. Maybe this Blood Moon isn't worth the... These probably both are not worth this space. They have a ton of 1-drops and 0-drops, though, so these Chalices are actually pretty good. I think this is fine. I mean, you could nab Urza with a Thoughtseize. So maybe, like... Maybe one Fnatic And one, like, take out another ringleader. Do this. Clinging helps us block, otherwise I would be taking one out. I think I like this. Maybe Prospector just isn't good enough. Like, at all. Because we're probably not just, like, going for it. Actually, we probably are just going for it if we get a Prospector. Alright. I want to play first. I think you keep this and you put a Chalice on 0. And I think that buys you enough time. Yeah. Chalice on 0 is surprisingly good against them. It may be bad here, but they play like baubles and stuff. And like it's very hard for them to thought cast once you get a Chalice on 0. Because they have to actually have spent 5 mana. Okay, so they portable hole my Chalice on 0, which is fine. Our nearly perfect mana coming back to bite us here. But if I draw another land, which I guess I was doing that last game too, but there's one extra in the deck this time. If I draw another land, we're still in good shape, I think. And especially if it's a Blood Crypt or something like that. Because then the next turn I can Thoughtseize plus Snoop. And I'll like my chances there. Or we'll know if they just have the God Hand. You can't beat the God Hand no matter what you do. So every deck should have one of those. Ooh, I like that. Alright. I mean, we can't cast Thoughtseize once we play this Chalice out, but like they didn't play any 0 drops once they killed our Chalice on 0, so Chalice on 1 is probably good. Is this Metallic Rebuke? Might be Metallic Rebuke. No chance. I would like a land though. I keep saying it. I mean it this time. I really would like a land. Every turn we delay is the less chance that we get there. All right. So, best case scenario, we grab this Snoop. They take out our Chalice. We Thoughtseize them. And then we combo them the turn after. So let's see. We don't have Forever because of this Shadow Spear. They make a 3/3 construct, soon to be a 4/4 construct, maybe with a 5/5 friend. We'll see. Yeah, this is... I'm guessing they don't have a ton of interaction here because they are leaning heavily on Saga. Like, they're going to have 3 constructs, one of them with Trample, it looks like. Although, do you make a construct here even? Because then, like, you can't trample. Yeah, it looks like they don't want to do it. They got a Springleaf Drum. Play their Memnite. That's enough to make another construct, but not to do that and equip. They choose to play Urza. Come with another construct. Now they can equip. So we don't have very long. Really? Alright, so we're gonna have to chump one of these constructs next turn. And also just hope that they don't have removal. That's a different mana cost. So not gonna cast our Thoughtseize into our own Chalice, although that's something I would do in paper by accident, and it would look like I'm the biggest cheater in the world. Chalice checking your opponent with your own chalice. It's like, that's the dirtiest play. So they need 5 more artifacts to kill us through. Actually, they don't need 5 more. They need 2 more? I don't know. Oh, the Aether Spellbomb. I didn't even notice that. Aether Spellbomb is gonna kill us. We're dead. Damn it. This game. That really sucks. I was enjoying this run, this undefeated run. We're gonna drop to 2-1. Unfortunately. There's no way to stop them from getting that Aether Spellbomb because it came off of Urza Saga. No, they can still do it. I was like, why would they tap out? But they can tap any of their artifacts, including the Spellbomb itself. We're gonna go for it, and maybe they fuck up the timing? I don't know. They should just do it here, right? If they do it here, I'm conceding. Yep. All right, good game. I could play Mogg War Marshal and block 2. They have trample. Man, they did have the God Hand. It's okay. I don't. That's like an argument for playing Blood Moon against them instead of what I did. But I wouldn't have mulliganed hard to a Blood Moon, right? Usually you just don't care about Urza's Saga. Like, it's usually not that strong, and the decks that's playing it are just too slow. Hell no, Bob. I'm not spending $30 for a 4-round tournament for QPs I don't care about. Like, the worst EV. If I cared about QPs at all, maybe. But I like don't even have tickets right now, so I'm just not doing that. SWD JP MTG. Why? How many people are in the prelim? It's in 28 minutes. Is that why you need me to join? Because it's 2? If I'm the 12th, maybe I'll join. This hand is tempting. They mulligan to 6. I mean, they're on combo. This is a really slow hand. Let's mulligan. Ooh, this is a banger. This hand is all bangers. I believe you keep this and you throw back 1 Aether Vial. I actually got Thought Not Seared by an Eldrazi player today, and I just said all bangers because they were, and then I lost. But it was true. Every single card in my hand was amazing, but I still lost that game because I didn't mulligan for combo. Patchwork Automaton, the Pioneer All-Star in Mono Blue Affinity, making itself known. Well, what does that mean for us? Probably no changes. If I draw land, I still can't combo next turn. So I think I'm just supposed to play Mogg War Marshal and play both of my Snoops at instant speed, although I won't be able to draw goblins to, like, what's the word? Not draw. I won't be able to play goblins off the top with Snoop to draw them. I do it at instant speed. And get myself closer to a land is what I mean. But I can actually combo without the land. It's just a turn later. So I'm gonna err on the side of aggro caution. So we do have to beat this Urza Saga to the punch. Which I think we can. Not paying Echo. Because I'm probably just going to play 2 Snoops out. We drew the land, which is good. I think it's still better to play double Snoop here. It loses to bounce on my Aether Vial, which they definitely could have. The other way loses to bounce on my Snoop. It doesn't really lose. Definitely playing the land. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. They could be playing Dismember, and I'll regret this a lot. But it is what it is. Double Snoop was an option that we just chose not to take. Because the Vial takes up to 3 next turn, and you play the Matron Vial in Harbinger. But you actually can get screwed if they like bounce your Vial in response to you playing the Matron. Or I guess you would Vial first. Urza again. That's fine. But yet again, an Aether Spellbomb will wreck us. Samurai Edge. Thank you for joining us and putting your head in your hands, because that's how I feel. I remain upbeat. I try to, at least. Thoughtcast, not good. Don't draw your Spellbomb, please. Still no Spellbomb. Art is very good. That's why I think Bodingle's Sewer Steel deck is legit. As you play this and card from last match, Ingenious Smith, and I just think that's such a strong start. And Nettle Cyst I don't care about. You're dead. But Nettle Cyst on a flying artifactor is very scary. If they have Dismember, I'm in some trouble, but they look F6 to me. They can see. You wouldn't be playing Affinity if you didn't want the games to go fast, so they concede immediately. Chalice, for sure. Blood Moon's definitely worse against them. I think they're mono blue. Let's not wait around, because it's hard for us to kill Urza. And they pretty much always have an Urza Saga and Trample, so maybe... Like, we don't care about killing one goblin, right? So maybe we should be on... Where's my Trash Master? Maybe we should be on the Blood Moon plan with Skirks. What can I shave to make that happen? Maybe it's better on the play than the draw, though. I'm willing to believe that. But we can get 2 of them in here. Anything else that like deserves to come out for this plan? Maybe we just cut all the Mogg War Marshals, or cut another Expert. Maybe Chalice isn't good enough. This is wild. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I felt like as if I should have done it last game. I think I'd rather have more Skirks than Blood Moons. I could also just cut the last Mogg War Marshal. I normally don't like doing, but let's do it. This is a little bit wild. I don't think this is a good sideboard plan versus a mono blue deck, but it turns off Urza Saga, which stops them from grabbing the thing we are scared of. Now this hand has a fantastic amount of hate, but it's a Chalice on the draw. We'd put it on 0, but they'd already have all their 0 drops in play. We would get to Thoughtseize away in Urza, and then hopefully draw a Snoop or Matron. Kind of like that. We could also just Thoughtseize into Chalice on 1. which I kind of like as well. It's not very fast. There are hands that look better than this, but this has part of our combo and 2 disruption cards. I think I have to keep this, especially on the draw. Just because you have more looks at it. Okay. So turn 1, they only play Springleaf Drum. I cannot wait to Thoughtseize them. Do I play this and reveal the Harbinger? Yeah, that's going to make them play funny, I think. We'll know after this if we want to... This is a god-awful hand from them. I think we can afford to Chalice on 1 next turn. And if we draw a Snoop, then we'll Chalice on 0, but... Here's the island. Drew a 1-drop. A good 1-drop, too. I wonder how many of those they play. Now, if they draw a land, they can cast Thoughtcast next turn. Actually, 1, 2... They can cast Thoughtcast this turn, can't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. They're going to start going off. And the 0 drops really help with that. Maybe I should have put it on 0. Fortunately, they don't get there. Alright, I'm not going to play this Blood Moon until they play an Urza Saga. I'm going to play this Harbinger out. And I think I'm going to put on a... I think I'm just going to put the Trashmaster on top, actually. Be glad they don't have the turtle. Patchwork Automaton does a pretty good impression of it. I could put the Trashmaster on top. Yeah, I cut all the ringleaders. All right. Getting trashy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They still can't play the Thought Monitors. Not being able to play 1-drops was screwing with them real bad. All right. And then me being able to kill these. All right. We're 3-1. Yeah, exactly. That was why I got it. It ends the game decently fast. You're doing 5 a turn. This is 2. I'm feeling way more upbeat than this song. Star Road. Cold. I mean, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but like it was 70 today. I got iced coffee today. Not my first one of the season. I think it's my 3rd. But it was the first day where I was like, maybe I should go get, you know, those iced coffee concentrates, because I'm gonna be getting a lot of iced coffee. I feel like maybe I just should start making my own, but I didn't. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you, Dragon Fodder? Also, why are you not the Dragon Fodder that's on MTGO? How do you let somebody just take your name like that and be really good at goblins? Why don't you at least pretend to be them? I didn't have Moto for so long. I used to draft like occasionally, and it's like a money pit when you're... I mean, I'm keeping this. I don't... This is like... Talk about bangers. This is a full house. Gonna Aether Vial every turn from now till Doomsday. Mostly because... Oh, it's the worst. It doesn't even work well. You know what works better than Boot Camp? And you don't have to, like, do anything crazy? Virtual Box is free. and Windows 10 or whatever the current version they're on has a free version, and you can install that on VirtualBox. And it takes up like 50 gigabytes or something like that, but Moto is definitely playable. Wow. I just got Force of Negation by Living End. This is not my day against Living End. I lost to it earlier. Talk about a full house and bangers. So we're going to be a turn slower than we want to be, which was already pretty slow because it was off Aether Vial. Architects of Will is this card, by the way. That's how I know they're Living End. I guess a good draw would be Skirk Prospector. And we're going to try the Blood Moon plan against Living End today as well, because we're going to side up to 4 Prospectors, and why not? Third Vial. I'm sure when they saw that I was on one land Aether Vial, they were like, what? But the second Aether Vial makes it make sense. But the third Aether Vial, it's even more like, yep, I get it. However, now we're going to have to get a little bit clever here with how we do this to avoid the Living End wiping our combo out. Now, obviously, if they Living End before we activate our Vial on 2, we just win. But we have to be careful. You stick to Cockatrice. Yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely felt that way. And then I just like stopped going to Magic tournaments because COVID and moving. But I have a really good local game store that if I was going to tournaments, I would be doing that. But now that I stream, it's like I am not just sitting home alone in my apartment. You know what I mean? Playing Magic the Gathering. I guess I need to play this as a mountain, even though I have these 2 uncastable. So if they cast a Living End, my Snoop comes back. And I kind of want to be able to give my Snoop haste when they do that. So am I supposed to get a Battlecry Goblin? I'm probably supposed to get a Skirk just so I could sack these and then get a Battlecry Goblin and keep a Vial on 3 and 2. Sounds like it makes sense to me. LGS is really nice. 20 people for Modern. Yeah, that's how I used to feel in Pittsburgh. I didn't get to go often because I didn't have a car, but Mr. Nice Guy Games. Shout outs to Mr. Nice Guy Games in Pittsburgh. Oh, you can't even see it because it's like all... It's reversed. That's why you can't see it. Believe me, that says Mr. Nice Guy Games. That's their logo. Or at least it used to be. They were great. They had huge attendance for like basically everything. All right. So we drew a land, what does that make differently? It means I can matron. But I can't get Skirk into play if I matron. I can matron for Skirk, play Skirk, sack the first matron to the Skirk, get the second matron play. Yeah, okay. That's what we're doing. This has to be a Blood Crypt. Oh, do I want to keep my Vial on 3 up? So that I could... No, because they can't kill me in one swing, can they? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's an 18. They can kill me in one swing. Fuck. Well, I'll have 2 blockers. I don't have Snoop. Oh, well, I guess I can matron for Snoop, but I wanted to like get Battlecry Goblin so I could give Snoop haste. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I don't know if it's necessary. So like I can matron right now for Battlecry Goblin and then matron into Snoop. Matron for the blocker. Definitely not doing that. I already have a second matron in my hand. I think I'm gonna matron for Battlecry Goblin. Because there is a Snoop in the yard. That's that. Maybe you're missing that. There's a Snoop in the yard. So like, I guess I grabs. And then no. Yeah, I'm gonna matron for Battlecry Goblin here, and then if nothing happens, I matron for Snoop. Yeah, so like I'm like playing around 1,000 things that I probably don't need to play around, but I felt like being able to give the Snoop haste could be relevant because of the weirdness that's about to happen here. So I'm gonna matron again. And now I'm getting Snoop. I should have gotten Skirk, though. All right. It doesn't hurt to get lucky. To get yourself out of the spot you put yourself in. So the Skirk is free. I'm going to cast Harbinger first. That way, if it gets subtletied, I can vial something in. I can just pass, but maybe I am supposed to just pass. Because like if they living in response, I just do it again. If they Otawara me though, that's bad. Okay, they can't do that. I think they have it. Yeah. So now they living in response. It's also first main, which is like pretty bad for them. So we sacrifice everything. Do I want to put this into play and then sacrifice it? If I get enduranced, oh, if I get enduranced, I'll be so mad. All right, I'm not gonna do anything else because I might get enduranced. All right, we didn't get enduranced, and there's a Kiki-Jiki on top. Oh, we put that Kiki-Jiki there. Whoops. So back that. We can grab. Yeah. The haste off the Battlecry Goblin was relevant there. I mean, because it let me just do it, right? Like, where they didn't... Oh, they might not have had it before, but I also was, like, threatening a whole bunch of weird shit then, too. So it's really hard to play against. Anyway, we are, I don't want to say we're stacked against this deck, but literally my entire sideboard, aside from Blood Moon, is, like, fantastic against them. Or, aside from Goblin Trashmaster. I think Blood Moon is actually fine, but do we need it? It's like, how do I find room for all this? Okay, so like Expert is like neat, but not necessary. Same goes for Mogg Fanatic, even though it's like really good, but Skirk is just better. You don't need these ringleaders. I want to keep the Battlecry Goblin. What is this? 12? Could side out a land. Could side out an Aether Vial. Could side out a land. Could side out another Expert. Expert's like really not that good. It buys you time in the weird games, but like, kind of do want to try the Blood Moon plan with Skirk. But to be honest, if I have a Skirk in play against Living End, I'm probably not excited to sack it to itself for Blood Moon. So more of these cards can stay, which means I guess these Munitions Experts stay. Maybe the Mogg Fanatics actually are better. I like Mogg War Marshal a little bit though. What did I just do? I don't even know what I just did. All right. This is fine. Maybe that should be another Munitions Expert, this Mogg War Marshal. Blood Moon. I know Blood Moon does wreck Living End, but like, doesn't Skirk Prospector also wreck Living End? You know what I mean? As long as my hand is good. So maybe we should try it just to do it. But like, so many cards. This hand feels good, even though it's got a Kiki in it. Like, Thoughtseize seems great. I think there's better hands than this, though. I think we were looking for Graveyard Hate. Is this better? I don't think so. I think I can afford to go to 5. Okay, this hand has a lot of hate. If they just like no thought cycle. Ah, fuck. I forgot about Grief. Grief really makes the Living End matchup worse. Like a lot worse. They're gonna take this Relic. Although they should probably take the Chalice. But they take the Relic. That's actually a good draw. So we're not gonna show them that we have it. We're gonna, I guess there's no actual 0 cost spells, but we're gonna do this first anyway. In case they're playing Pact of the Insert Artifact Killing Pact here. I don't think that exists. Yeah, I mean, Grief is just so much to play around. So they must have the bounce for the Chalice, is what I'm guessing. Or they at least bordered it in, and Relic just searching for the answer to Relic, you get further and further behind if you don't find it, and this is just like, you know, it's a powder keg waiting to go off. And there's the answer to the Chalice. So we are super vulnerable right now. Kiki is one of the worst possible draws. If we draw land, we're still in it, but not favored. I think mulliganing so low. We would have gotten griefed off of the good stuff in those 2 hands anyway, and they didn't get anywhere. So like, not a lot you can do with any of those hands against the start they had, right? Ingot Chewer and Grief are both gonna deal with what we're playing really well. Definitely taking up Vial. Getting the land. What a weird time to do it. I don't think it prevents me from doing anything. Oh, I guess they get to grief me at my draw step and kill. Oh. Oh, I'm just dead. I'm just gonna concede. Well, that was really good from them. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Do we actually think that Blood Moon is better than anything we were doing this game? Probably. Do I want 4? Probably. Let's see. 4 is going to lead to some really bad top decks, but like the only relevant things are combo and lock pieces, so let's do it. Yeah, Relic is just as good, to be perfectly honest. We got it Thought Seized away on turn 1, which, yeah, you can't do that to Leyline, but we are attempting to, I won't say get lucky, but to cut some corners with our sideboarding, because we have 4 Skirks, right? So like, how good do you need to be against the Living End matchup, right? Is forced, like, you can see I have 10 relevant sideboard cards. So do I need to be on the nuclear relic option, or the nuclear Leyline option, as opposed to a relic? It is interesting that they have Ingot Chewer, but like, what can I do? You know, that Ingot Chewer could easily be ooh, Skirk's a good draw. Do I just play Snoop out, or do I play Skirk out? I think I play Skirk because I would like to Blood Moon them, regardless of how next turn turns out, and I can also like pop this relic. If we had the 3rd land, I would be playing towards like drawing Harbinger, but so now they can bounce my stuff. So I can't combo under this Blood Moon right now. I think I'm gonna attack them, and then I can just, I think I'm gonna cast Blood Moon. Although if they have the green land, it doesn't stop them from casting. I don't think I should have boarded in Blood Moon, I'm being honest. I think I'm just gonna play Snoop and hold up Relic. And now they see a Blood Moon. Let's make sure we cast the white bordered one when we do. If they have a fetch land, we're kind of screwed there. They don't have a fetch land, and Living End is not good for them this turn, especially since they haven't cycled anything yet. Is this like a concession zone? Assuming their hand is full of cyclers and they were just waiting for Relic to be off the field, how do they respond to this Blood Moon? Like at this point, yeah, I mean, we just, maybe they have like Fire Ice and I'm kind of mad here, but they could force a Vigor me. But I don't have the Harbinger or a way to get it, so it's like, just cast the lock piece. Oh. That's not good for me. Do I just sack the... What just happened? They conceded? Alright, they conceded. They didn't have it. Anyway. You just definitely shouldn't keep Force of Negation in, I don't think, against goblins. I don't know. Maybe... Seems so bad. Alright, we got a quick 4-1. My friend wants me to play Halo with him. Let me check this out. I don't think I can stream Halo. Thank you CPB for the emotes, the congratulations, and everybody. I appreciate it. Loth and Dragon Fodder. So like, you can see taking out the ley lines didn't hurt us. I did better today without them than I did with them. That's not to say that this is better. It's just, oops, fuck, you can't even control Z. That's not to say that it's better. It's just to say that it's viable. At the very least, the coin flip. So, come on. I'm gonna keep it with this. I like this song. I don't like this version of it. I like the original version. Today in this, we played Death and Taxes, we played Humans, we played... This one we lost, like, embarrassingly. Like, we mulled to 5, I think. Oh, we played Blue-White Affinity, we played Mono-Blue Affinity, and we played Living End. So, like, a whole bunch of creature and affinity matchups, which are good, and Leyline, and Living End, which is also good. So those were the matchups we played here. I'm trying to see. Yeah, the artifact decks, the way we lost to this Blue-White Affinity was like pretty embarrassing though. Like, didn't look like we were in it ever, and then they just found an Aether Spellbomb to delay our combo, and they like had like many Urza Sagas, and that was, we didn't even board in Blood Moon against them. We boarded in Blood Moon against the next one though. Anyway, I'm thinking about a second league. I'm thinking about switching to Halo. Maybe switching to Pioneer. Kinda don't want to keep playing Goblins. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom and call my friend. And then I'll see. All right, I'm gonna pull up the deck. If you guys have suggestions, throw them in the chat. I'll read them when I get back. I'll see you in just a couple minutes. All right. I don't see any suggestions in the chat, and I usually only play one league anyway. So I'm gonna cut it here for the sake of the VOD. I may be back on later, like midnight-ish. I don't know if I'm gonna really sleep much tonight, but I will. Yeah, I'll be around on Discord and everything if anybody has questions or whatever. But I'm gonna hop off streaming. I will. I wish I could like. I wish I had relevant insights. Like I don't want to post a 4-1 in the deck list channel, but whatever. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, come follow us on Twitch. So when I go live, you get notifications. You can come hang out with us. Otherwise, everybody who's here hanging out, thank you. And I will see you next time. Have a good. I guess I should raid with the 3 of you. I don't know. You guys are all goblins, like, you know, players in general. But if you're not trying to get up off the couch, I'm gonna raid somebody playing modern. For you. Not Asmongold. Yeah, I don't think Bodingle is on. He is not. Who else is on? I know Bob said he was gonna play the PTQ, but he's not actually streaming it. Way to go, Bob. Let me click Magic the Gathering. I can find a modern streamer on Friday night. Is Burns still alive? GG for Goblin Guide? I don't know, or you guys are about to find out. I'm gonna be doing something else, but hope you enjoy him. Say what up. Throw some goblins in the chat if you've got them, because this man is at least a Goblin Guide lover. So you guys should be right at home. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.